let's go back to Courtois. Because I spoke afterwards to a colleague of ours who's based in London, who's Belgian, who knows Courtois really well from back in the day. And he said, and you see this with some athletes, about how it's what we used to call kind of like bulletin board material, right? They feel the need to psych themselves up. It's like the prize fighter who puts the picture of his opponent up. And he actually came out and he mentioned that somebody in England had made a list of the top 10 goalkeepers.
442 magazine.
The Muppet version, I don't know, but whatever. It didn't include Courtois in the top 10.
That's
he
right.
used it as motivation.
Yeah.
And obviously Chelsea fans call him a snake for the way he left and blah, blah, blah. And if Kepa had worked out, I might not hate Courtois so much.
Yeah, but
I met him. I think he's an incredibly nice guy. Really, really lovely young man. But whatever. Is it a bit cheesy that people feel the need to psych themselves up this way? Or do we actually like the honesty that says, like, I use this as extra motivation, and they get annoyed by it?
Yeah, I like the fact that he's saying it. Does he mean that he's got a big ego or not? I'm not really sure. I don't know him that well to say. But
I don't think it's about ego. I think it's about...
But no, but some who don't care. Some who say, I don't care what that magazine say.
I mean, this takes us back to the age-old question of the Ballon d'Or and Cristiano Ronaldo. If he doesn't win it, he gets upset.
Doesn't
he
even
feels he
turn
deserves
up.
it.
Yeah.
He uses it as motivation.
Yeah.
Others...
Which is fine. It depends on the character. I don't have any... Yeah, I think... maybe he wanted to prove a point, and he said, you know what? Not just for that magazine, but in general. Saying, like, I'm not in the conversation about the best goalkeeper in the world. It's Neuer or Alisson or Ederson or Oblak. Why not me? And I want to show, maybe, I don't know. But
what gets me about this is, you're entitled to your own opinions. You're not entitled to your own facts. And if you don't put Courtois in the conversation, I'm entitled to then question everything about you
completely.
and your knowledge and whether, you should be watching a different sport. Because if you want to put Neuer ahead or Alisson's better with his feet or whatever, that's fine. I agree. Look, these are slim margins. But what bugs me about this, and we get this all the time with lists, including the ones that we make, is people getting, not you and I, but we as an organization, because nobody can watch everything, right? You come very close, but it's difficult. So Oblak had a terrible season.
Yeah.
Does it mean Oblak is bad now? Does it mean he had a bad season?
You're right. Right.
Does it? But then people automatically put Oblak because of where he was 2 years ago. So these things are silly. I just thought it was interesting on his part. Certainly on the night, I don't think there was any argument about him being man of the match.
Crazy.
For me, the best save was the one off Salah in the second half.
100%.
What struck me about that is, and you can look at this and say, well, he didn't know about it. But there's still, and in some ways, yes, because he's got those incredibly long limbs. He makes his body really big. I thought I got quite poetic there in my match report. I said it was like a paintball exploding where he makes it. And the ball hits his bicep. Now, if a ball hits your upper arm, it's not like it hits your hand, right? It's supposed to bounce off it and go in. But then his upper arm, he must have been flexing at the time.
Yeah, it's like a volleyball, almost like a kind of reaction on a smash from the other team or something. I think it's a close call between that one and the Mane one in the first half that he pushes on the post.
Right.
Well, pushes. I don't know if push is the right word, because with Salah being left-footed, when he comes like that on his right foot, it's a big chance that he's gonna square the ball across the goal.
Right.
So I think he knows he's not going to go near post, so he's going to go the other side. So I think he's almost ready for that. With Mane, he can easily curl it the other side or hit it near post like he does. And I think that he's so stretching. It's an incredible save. I love what Ancelotti said after the game, and I don't know if it's true. Karim has never mentioned it from training, but it might be true. But Carlos said after the game that there's times at training that he tells Courtois, let the forward score a bit, because Carlos says he's that good that at training nothing goes in. And when we're kids and goalkeeper, but you go in goal at the end of the training session and you say okay, no one is going to score against me today. Well, it's not true because you're not a goalkeeper. But I can picture Courtois in my head morning of the training saying, you know what, no one is going to score this morning at training, and actually no one does. For Carlo to say to him, listen, just for the confidence, let a few go in. It's mental. Whether it's true or not, I don't care. I love the story.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.